Hello and welcome. This is Sandhya Mantha, your guide on a journey to profound change. As a yoga and meditation teacher and a clinical hypnotherapist, I've dedicated my life to helping individuals find inner peace, strength, and freedom. And today, I'm here to offer you that very freedom from something that may have held you captive for far too long: uncontrolled anger and the frustration it can bring. If you're listening to this, it's highly likely you've experienced moments where anger felt overwhelming. Perhaps it's a sudden outburst, a lingering resentment, or a quick temper that flares up unexpectedly. You might have felt a rush of heat, tension, or a loss of control, followed by regret, guilt, or even exhaustion. It's a common story, one I hear from so many of my clients, and I want you to know you are absolutely not alone in this experience. That feeling of being caught in a cycle, even when your conscious mind desperately wants to respond calmly, can be incredibly disheartening. You might have felt judged, or perhaps you even judged yourself for not being able to simply keep your cool. But let me assure you, it's not about a lack of character or a moral failing. It's about understanding how the emotion of anger works within your mind and body, and then gently, effectively changing those patterns to respond with greater peace and control. Anger isn't inherently bad. It's a natural human emotion, a signal that something needs attention. However, when it becomes overwhelming, explosive, or chronic, it can be incredibly damaging. It impacts your relationships, your professional life, your physical health, and your inner peace. Think about it. That sharp word spoken in haste, the tension you carry in your shoulders, the racing heart, or the argument that spirals out of control. These aren't just moments. They're often triggered by deeply ingrained patterns or reactions stored in your subconscious mind. Your mind, in its desire to protect you, has simply learned to react to certain situations with a surge of anger, perhaps as a defense mechanism, or a learned response from past experiences. Over years, these connections become incredibly strong, making it feel almost impossible to break free using conscious effort alone. This is where clinical hypnotherapy becomes a truly transformative tool. As a clinical hypnotherapist, I work with the powerful part of your mind that controls habits, emotions, and automatic responses, your subconscious. Imagine it as the control center for all those automatic behaviors, thoughts, and feelings you experience without even thinking about them. While your conscious mind might be saying, I want to be calm, your subconscious might be stuck on a loop, playing old tapes that say, this is how I respond when I feel threatened, or this is how I get heard. Hypnosis allows us to bypass that conscious chatter and directly communicate with the subconscious mind, updating those old programs and replacing them with new, empowering ones. It's a process of deep relaxation and focused attention where your mind becomes highly receptive to positive suggestions. You're always in control, aware of everything around you, simply allowing your mind to explore new possibilities for emotional regulation. During our time together, we won't be suppressing anger. Instead, we'll be reframing your relationship with this powerful emotion entirely. We'll explore the true reasons behind any unhelpful anger responses, gently releasing any underlying triggers or past associations, and replacing them with feelings of calmness, patience, and constructive communication. It's all how promotion will help your mind associate triggers with feelings of serenity and control. while simultaneously building up your inner resources for resilience, empathy, and measured responses. You'll learn how to navigate challenging situations with newfound composure, replacing the urge to react angrily with a natural inclination towards understanding and peaceful resolution. Imagine feeling genuinely calm in situations that once provoked you without struggle, without effort, and without feeling like you're losing your power. This isn't about weakness, it's about empowerment. The benefits of mastering your anger extend far beyond just feeling calmer. Of course, you'll experience less stress and better physical health, but also consider the freedom from strained relationships, freedom from regret, freedom to communicate more effectively, and the profound freedom of knowing you are truly in control of your emotions, your reactions, and your future. You'll reclaim your peace, your clarity, and your true self. This session is designed to guide you safely and effectively towards that powerful transformation. So, take a deep breath now and prepare to embark on a journey that will empower you to break free from uncontrolled anger and embrace a more peaceful, harmonious, and fulfilling life. So, as you start to feel yourself relax more and more, you may begin to feel lighter, almost as if you are floating down into a wonderful place. So now, if you can, I would like you to imagine yourself outside in a wonderful place in nature. The trees are a magical shade of green. It's a glorious day and the sun is shining down on you. There is a soft and gentle breeze in the air, making you feel pleasantly relaxed and calm. All around you can see trees and plants and an array of the most beautiful flowers you have ever seen. The colors of these flowers are so vibrant, yellows, reds, purples, and you can smell the aroma of these flowers as they awaken all of your senses, making you feel so peaceful and tranquil. Nothing else matters right now, just being here in this magical place. You feel completely at ease, so relaxed and so calm. In the distance, you can hear the sound of water flowing slowly and gently. The sound of the water is helping you to go more and more deeply relaxed. You may feel your muscles loosening more and more, relaxing with the beautiful flowing sound of water. Out of curiosity, you decide to follow the sound of the water. You are feeling excited about where it is leading you, knowing deep within yourself you are going to a very special place, a place where you are going to create some positive, wonderful, and long-lasting changes. As you walk slowly through the long grass, you can hear the sound of birds whistling in the trees. You look up in the trees and you can see the birds playing happily together. It makes you feel at one with nature and the universe. You are feeling so lucky to be right here, right now, in this magical place, at this magical time. As you finally reach the lake, you realize it is the most beautiful vision you have ever seen. You are in awe of the beauty which surrounds you. You feel as though you are experiencing your perfect dream right now. The lake is filled with a variety of colors, rich colors of blues, turquoise, light greens, and a tinge of purple. It fills your mind and body with a wave of relaxation. You may be becoming more relaxed with each and every breath you take, feeling more calm, more peaceful, and relaxed than ever before. Your mind may be drifting in and out, letting go deeper and deeper. Still, you may feel as though your mind is flowing gently like the lake in your imagination. You look into the distance and can see a wooden bridge leading over the lake. You walk towards the bridge, feeling more and more deeply relaxed. As you reach the bridge, you can see there are 10 steps leading over to the other side of the lake. You slowly start walking over the bridge, counting the steps in your mind. 10, 9, deeper and deeper still. 8, 7, all the way down, relaxed. 6, feeling so calm. 5, 4, drifting off peacefully and easily. 3 and 2, all the way down, deep down, relaxed. And 1. You are so relaxed and comfortable that you can imagine or visualize yourself walking in your favorite place. And perhaps after a while, you come across a very inviting looking chair that almost seems to call your name as you approach. So you sit down, and this might be a perfect place to rest and enjoy your surroundings and really feel the complete relaxation and comfort. And you perhaps realize that this is your favorite place in the whole world. And having come to that realization, a total sense of relaxation starts to envelop your whole body. Starting at the top of your head, you feel the deep relaxation begin to move down. It moves down the sides and back of your head. All those muscles are letting go, and the relaxation goes down your forehead to your eyes, and your forehead and eyes are relaxing too and letting go, and your cheeks and your jaw muscles are relaxing deeper and deeper, and your ears and all around to the back of your head and down to the top of your spine. And all the muscles are letting go too, and the wonderful feeling continues to release and relax all the muscles of your neck and shoulders and upper back. As you just relax deeper and deeper, you can feel yourself sinking down, relaxing deeper down. Relaxation is flowing down your arms and out of your fingertips. You experience total relaxation, and your chest is relaxing now, allowing all the muscles in your stomach and abdomen to release any tension. You are just letting go and relaxing more and more as you feel your whole body completely enjoying these wonderful sensations of peace and serenity. Move your awareness now to your hips and buttocks and lower back. Feel those muscles just releasing and letting go as you breathe easily. Your body is just relaxing deeper and deeper, more and more. You feel so good and comfortable and relaxed. The relaxation flows down your legs, down your thighs, to your knees and your calf muscles. They are all letting go into deep relaxation. and your ankles relax, and your feet are just totally relaxed and comfortable. And this deep relaxation envelops your whole body. You feel more relaxed than you can ever remember feeling before. And as you sit on your amazingly comfortable chair, you could close your eyes if they are not already closed, and imagine that you are walking towards a beautiful building that seems to be inviting you into its magnificent lobby. And as you enter this amazing structure, you feel safe and secure and comfortable. Once inside, you walk towards the elevator and push the down arrow, and the elevator door opens and invites you into a luxurious elevator car which is warm and safe and comfortable. You enter feeling as though you belong in this building and this elevator. And when you push the button for 10, the door closes and the elevator begins to move smoothly down. And the numbers above the door change as the elevator moves down deeply. The elevator is taking you down beneath this beautiful building. And as the numbers go down, so you go deeper and deeper into a relaxed state. And you can count the numbers as you relax more and more and allow yourself to go into hypnosis as you watch those numbers go down. 10, going down deeper down. 9, continue to feel more and more relaxed. 8, you somehow know that when you reach the bottom, you will be deeply hypnotized. 7, you watch the numbers as the elevator passes each floor. 6, going down, you are going down even deeper. 5, feel more and more relaxed as the elevator goes deeper down. 4, you watch the numbers continue to count down. 3, when you reach the bottom floor, you will be in hypnosis. 2, you are almost there, feeling more relaxed than you have ever felt before. 1, you are now deep in hypnosis and you feel safe and secure as the elevator door opens. And you see that you are in a very comfortable lounge with beautiful furniture that is inviting you into the room. So you walk into the large, amazing room with the most comfortable furniture you have ever seen, and you look around and see a long wall of switches. You walk toward this wall and see that all the switches have headings, and these headings relate to every aspect of your life. And you realize that this structure is really you. And for a while now, you have experienced problems with your angry feelings when things weren't going as they should. Your reactions were a powerful force over which you felt you had little control, and this may have sometimes resulted in a destructive effect on some of your relationships. You have now decided that it is time to gain control over that anger by learning some powerful techniques to prevent it from rearing its ugly face. That anger isn't you, it isn't even a part of who you are. It was simply a feeling that superimposed itself over you at difficult times. And you have now made the decision that anger has no place in your life, and you are going to learn to react in a calmer and more effective way. It is interesting to observe that people who suffer from anger are often reacting to events from the past, and often they don't even realize they are taking their frustrations out on their loved ones who are with them in the present. So before we go any further, and with your permission, let us lay any anger or resentment from the past to rest. We don't need to revisit those old negative emotions or events in depth. Simply acknowledging the effect that they had can act as a catalyst to change and have a powerful healing effect. So imagine yourself looking through a child's telescope. As you twist the cylinder, thousands of tiny colored shapes spin around, forming an intriguing pattern. Each of those patterns symbolize times in the past when you felt hurt, angry, or frustrated. But you realize that by twisting the cylinder again, you can make those events and the effects that they had on your life disappear. Keep looking steadily through the telescope viewer and watch as the patterns dance and change, some of them even becoming beautiful in their own special way. There may have been times when you felt you were being treated unfairly, and perhaps you were, but those times don't need to define you. You survived the treatment and came through it a stronger and more determined individual, a person with compassion and love for yourself and for others. You may have room for forgiveness. If so, make a commitment to yourself here and now to forgive all those who offended you in the past and to forgive yourself for being offended. Keep looking through and turning the kaleidoscope, offering forgiveness and love until you have laid the ghosts of the past to rest. Now I want you to think about a more recent event of whatever it was that made you angry. Feel yourself back in that situation, a situation where you overreacted in an impulsive way, and think about what was said to you or what you said. Hear the tone of voice that was used, or notice that look that annoyed you so much. Perhaps you thought the situation was unjust or unfair, or you felt victimized in some way. Or maybe you were angry on behalf of someone or something else. Let your unconscious mind bring forward such a memory for you to work with and signal yes when it has done so. Now I want you to be there again in that situation and really feel those angry feelings again inside you. In fact, make those feelings grow stronger than they originally were, and just double the anger, double those uncomfortable feelings, knowing as you do so that you are completely safe here in hypnosis. And now locate those feelings in your body. Where were they? Where did you experience them the most? Were they in your throat, or perhaps in your stomach? Or were they some other place? If so, notice exactly where they were. How did you feel your anger? Was it hot and burning, or was it icy cold? Or maybe it was somewhere in between. Was your anger hard, or was it soft? Was it prickly or squashy? See if you can give your anger a color. Most people think of red or black for anger, but you may have another color in mind, and if so, notice what color that is. And consider the shape. If you could give that anger a shape, what would it be? Would it be round or square, a shape with spikes on, or something else? How about sound? Would your anger be loud or hissing, soft or droning, whining, screechy or harsh? Just think about these things for a moment or two and signal yes when you feel you can actually see or hear or feel or just sense that anger. Don't worry too much if you don't get all the elements of your anger and just see what comes to mind first. Okay, good. Check, where is the anger? Feel that anger moving up the stomach and into the chest. Remembering, of course, that you are completely safe here in hypnosis. Feel that burning, prickling, red, angry sensation moving up through your chest into your shoulder and then down the arm. Feel it moving down the arm, past the elbow and the lower arm and the wrist and hand. And really feel that anger there, the shape of it, the temperature, the texture, the color. Feel it there in that right or left hand. And it felt bad. Maybe even now it feels bad. So bad, in fact, that you just want rid of it. And feel your fingers wrapped around that anger now. Good, you're doing really well. Now I want you to let go of that anger, open the fingers wide and blow, blow, blow away that anger. It has no place within you. It has no right to be there. You do not want it, you will not have it. You are not interested in negative feelings, so you blow that anger away. And as you do, an amazing thing begins to happen. As all the anger is blown away, dissipating, dissolving, disintegrating, dispersing, a wonderful sense of freedom comes over you. You actually begin to feel very relieved. You're very calm because you got rid of that nasty feeling without destroying any relationships and without harming yourself or anyone else. And it was so easy in fact, that you really can't believe it is true. Just to think, a few moments ago, you felt all that anger inside yourself. And now it's gone. It is gone from your body and your mind, gone from your life. And what is left is a calm feeling and a wonderful feeling of pride in yourself and self-respect. It is such a good feeling, a comfortable feeling, and you feel happy and relieved that you didn't react. You are so happy and proud of yourself for controlling your anger in this way. And with these wonderful feelings comes calmness and peace of mind. And with peace of mind comes clarity of thought and vision. And later, when you wish to give some thought to what it was that made you so angry in the first place, you can begin to find solutions, compromises, or other ways forward. So if you're faced with a similar situation in the future, you will have already begun to work on a strategy for sorting things out. You are beginning to realize now that angry feelings hurt you more than anyone else. They actually do you far more harm by making you feel stressed and uncomfortable inside, and you don't need to feel that way. And with this new healthy self-respect, you are realizing that you are worth far more than that. You don't want to feel angry. You won't feel angry because from now on, you have ways of dealing with your anger. And if in the future you should ever come across a situation where you need to diffuse your anger quickly, you will concentrate on your right or left arm and quickly feel the anger moving down that arm and into the fist where you will let it go. You will simply release all that anger and let it go. You will let it go completely. But of course, you are beginning to realize that no situation is worth feeling angry about. because you are the one who ends up getting hurt, and you really don't want that, and you certainly won't have that. So you release the anger, and if it's appropriate at the time, you blow the anger away. If there are people around, you may just want to let go of the anger, let go, release it, and later, when you're alone, you can blow any remaining fragments of anger away completely. You're going to find that you're beginning to feel a much calmer and more relaxed person. You feel calmer in every way, more peaceful, more easygoing, more relaxed, and happier. Yes, much happier. Because these good feelings are so much better than the old, destructive, negative ones. And your life is becoming much richer, more meaningful, and much happier in every way. And every day you feel better, happier, more relaxed, and much calmer in every way. And you begin to feel different inside. Other people notice a difference in you, but much more importantly, you notice and feel differently. And every day you feel better and healthier and happier and calmer and so much more relaxed and confident. You are proud of yourself for having learned to control your anger, and other people are proud of you too. As you practice these new ways of diffusing your anger, you realize that after just a short while, those angry feelings cease to exist. Perhaps you can liken those feelings to an angry, fierce bear, and each time you gave in to the anger, it was as though you were feeding the bear and keeping it alive. But you no longer need to do this because the bear is released. It really didn't want to reside in your body. It needed its freedom, just as you do now. And you have your freedom and feel content and happy. And it's a wonderful feeling of which you are so proud. I wonder if you can project your mind into the future and imagine a situation in which you would have previously responded with angry feelings. Perhaps someone is taking advantage of you or of someone you love, and in the past, the angry bear would have reared and roared as your anger burst forth. Imagine this scene now as I am quiet for a moment or two. That's good. Now step back and notice your different response. Scan your body. If there is any sign of discomfort in any part of your body, you know what to do. Or notice the bear's absence. You are no longer feeding it and the bear has disappeared, and your new reaction is one of assured calmness. The person who would previously have annoyed you may simply be acting from a point of ignorance or genuine misunderstanding, so you first give them the benefit of the doubt. As you put forward your own point of view, notice how the situation is quickly resolved. There was absolutely no reason to resort to shouting, being defensive, or attack, and no one is offended because you took control and diffused the situation quickly, easily, and effectively. That's excellent. You are now in complete control of the way you respond, and you feel extremely proud of yourself. And you deserve to feel proud of yourself because it is a wonderful feeling to be in control of your emotions in this way. And these suggestions are firmly embedded in your subconscious mind and grow stronger and stronger day by day. They grow stronger by the day, stronger by the hour, stronger by the minute. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5, and at the count of 5, you'll be wide awake, with beautiful feelings flowing through your body, calm and peaceful thoughts flowing through your mind. So when you are ready, I would like you to bring all these wonderful feelings back with you. 1, 2, 3, coming slowly back. 4, your eyelids are beginning to flutter. And 5, you are now wide awake. Your mind and body have returned to full awakening consciousness. And you are ready to allow these suggestions to work for you.